Hi, Brad Ward with Ward's Auctions, and it is auction time again. 11802 145th Street in Edmonton is the address. Get that out of the way quick, because I always forget that, or I often forget that. Got my little cue cards here. This is the extent of it. The sale this time is on Sunday. I didn't even put the dates on here.
16th and 17th.
July 16th and 17th. Thank you there, 2.0. So Sunday is doors at 10, sale starts at 11. Monday is doors at 4, sale starts at 6. I shouldn't have to look at the notes for that. A couple things I wanted to point out is that we have air conditioning. We're in the middle of summer here. So for this sale coming up July 16th and 17th, and keep an eye on the website, wardsauctions.com, there's also going to be a tire store closeout, which actually it was a Napa dealership as well. So there's tires, batteries, not sure of the inventory yet, lots of parts. It's going to be a couple weeks before we get it out of the warehouse and see what we really have. But there's tires from pickup truck up to semi truck and whatever. So there's some big stuff in there. Another thing you're going to find new on the website, probably by the time this video is on there, maybe a little bit after, is a 360 tour. And that's like a still image, but 360. And you can move your mouse around. I'm not sure how it all works. It's all very high tech. But you move your mouse around and you'll have more points throughout the sales room where you can stop and look and turn around and kind of zoom in on stuff. I'm not sure how it's all going to work. It's still not a replacement for the image gallery, which we also changed. I think this might be the first sale for that. There's been good feedback so far. Nothing's ever perfect, but most people seem to like the one-page scroll, and it just feeds as you scroll down. And then we also have the firearm sale coming up in conjunction with Bud Haynes Auctions. Linda and Jim from Red Deer have been up regularly cataloging, so you're going to see lots of stuff on the website all ready for that and more to come. So that's most of what we have on there. If you want to phone us, the phone number is 780-451-4549. So what do we have in this sale? We got 680 lots over 2 days. We'll go to lot number 350 on the first day. That's on the Sunday. And I think there's one A lot, or one extra lot. So there's 351 lots on the first day, the balance on the second day. Those that are new to the sale, you're just sort of watching behind me as we're showing you what's in here. Those that are new to the sale, yes, we sell in catalog order, 1 to 351 the first day. Stop, whatever time that is. We typically do about 90 lots an hour if I'm in a mood, sometimes faster. Nice quality deco bedroom suite here. There's lots of stuff off camera too, so don't assume that if you're not seeing it on the camera, it doesn't exist, because there's a whole row of chairs here that you can't really see. There's some terrific artwork in the sale. We can't focus on all of it because the video would be, 3 hours long and people might not watch the whole thing. I'll be honest with you. Oak dining suite here, original finish. I kind of like this one here. This is very retro on the red and white, and it's a bedroom stuff here. It's kind of fun. You open it up, there's drawers inside. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's really coming back. There's a lot of tools in the sale, so there is a scroll saw back here. That's just, kind of step number one of a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be in the sale. There's also a retail display. These are sign displays. This shelf here was part of it. So there's some more industrial type stuff like this, and then there's some more attractive stuff. This is great for people that have a booth or whatever. And it came from the Bears and Wishes, I think it's called, and they were set up in Londonderry Mall. They're still in St. Albert though, so they still exist. We just have some of they closed down the one location, we have some of their excess stuff. So really nice people. Dome top trunk here. Lots of decor. There's lots of carnival glass, cut crystal. This chandelier was from Park Lighting. So those that pay attention to that know that they don't sell any schmutz over there. This is a nice quality chandelier. Maybe by sale day we'll have a way of plugging it in so we can have a look at what it looks like. There's a nice selection of clocks in the sale. That's just sort of one of them. We have no script, so I'm just looking as I go along. Retro set here on the Arborite table and chairs. So that's great for if you're doing up a retro set. There's teak in the sale, so here's some teak here. It's possible we're selling this as 3 pieces. I think 2 of them match, 1 of them don't. They came out of one place together. A couple of clocks here. A couple of guitars in the building. Not my forte, as it were, but we do have them. We have quite a bit of stuff lined up for fall already. From a consigner's point of view, if you're looking through the website, you're thinking, hey, I want to bring stuff in for the sale. Literally this week, we're 2 days away from viewing right now. And I'm getting emails yesterday, today even, wanting to consign to the sale. It's too late. I mean, it was probably too late 2 weeks ago. You know, there's always some room for a treasure, something that I always say that people will line up around the block for. There's always room for that last minute. Doesn't, you know, we like it on the website longer than that, so that's not necessarily in your best interest, but we already have stuff in the building for October. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about consigning. Get your stuff in early. There's a couple of featherweight sewing machines on the sale. This is one of them. This is a bar. It is, you know, oak. I think it was obviously custom made oak with a brass foot rail there. Inside is fitted. You can put your stemware inside there. Victorian loo table here. Walnut refractory dining set. I missed out on a Royal Dalton china set back there. This one is another bone china set. We've got Crown Derby coming up. We've got Royal Worcester. You know, the retail value on that stuff is just amazingly high. So don't miss out on these deals. There's a polar bear rug here. A whole bunch of framed or unframed prints here. Some more artwork up here. Take a look at the website. We don't have time to look through all the stuff in the video. This is just to give you an overview of what's happening. This stool, this little gout stool, and all of these hat pins are all one lot. Isn't that just amazing? Like, you could just leave it the way it is or make it into smaller bits, but I mean, you're getting all that vintage and semi-vintage hat pins and that stool all as one lot. It makes a great display, I think, anyhow. Inside here you got a little bit of everything from coins to oriental pottery to helmets to reconstituted amber, daggers, carved ivory there. Look at the apern up on the top of the display case here, Victorian apern. Like, it is, I don't think there's a single chip or nick in it, and I mean, for that to last, the 5-branch etagere like that to last, or apern, sorry, to last all this time is just amazing. They always look like they're ready to disintegrate at any given minute. Some stuff off camera. This settee's probably on camera. Really nice little settee. It's obviously been reupholstered. Tight as a drum. Looks great. Inside here we've got Oriental potteries, Moorcroft, Hummel. There's at least 1 or 2 full B Hummels in the building. And so be cognizant of that. Be looking. There's soapstone carvings. This is a walrus and a bear that are obviously best friends. They're frolicking and having fun. These two here, they're not quite displayed properly. They're actually walruses that are supposed to be swimming, so they actually stand up in different positions than what they're looking at right now. But you'll see the picture on the website, number 30, assuming that they were done right on the website. And they're actually kind of funky the way that they're standing. Off camera down here, in fact, we'll make the camera go down to it. It's kind of a fun item. Lot number 231. This is a Singer or other type sewing machine, and somebody has made it into a little tractor. How cool is that? I don't know what's inside there, a little whatever, but that's the best use of a sewing machine I've ever seen. Narwhal tusk, Government of Canada tag. I think it's 8 feet long. You can see just based on its position on this stand that it is pretty straight. It's got a nice twist on it. Just a gorgeous piece, absolutely gorgeous. Here's some more teak. This is sold as 2 lots, table and chairs, and as 1 lot. Credenza or sideboard as another lot. It's got a perfect look for it as far as mid-century goes. 2 or 3 different slate clocks in the sale. This one, working at time of cataloging with matching garniture, all the decoration matching. And again, to have that survive together all this time is so cool. A couple of gramophones in the sale, or 1 anyhow. I was going to say a couple. Now we get this song stuck in your head. On chance it's too loud, you can turn it down. Lots of new needles. You should put new needles in that virtually every time you use it. Nice Victorian chairs down here. Probably just missed it off camera. There was a draft screen. There's a unicorn motif fire screen here that actually folds up like a fan. You can fold it up into nothing and then carry it around. There's some andirons. I'm not sure if that goes with it or not, but if it doesn't, it makes a nice collection. I mentioned that I missed a Royal Dalton set of china over there. This is a Royal Crown Derby one. This is Derby Panel Green, it's called. Really, really classy set. And literally it was, you know, $500 or $600 per place setting when bought. And there's actually some retail tags there. We'll just leave them on the table. You'll be able to look at them during the viewing. Inside here, some more display cases or display shelving and so on from the teddy bear place. Modern dining set here, some more artwork, modern upholstery up here, some vintage dolls, display cabinet, antique display cabinet. This here is a whalebone carving. Didn't find an artist signature on it. The house that I picked this up from the other day, it was a couple of years ago I picked up a whole bunch of stuff from her, and at the time she wasn't ready to get rid of this, but she talked about then how she remembers it being in the house when she was a little girl. So this is going back, she was a little girl in the, say, the 50s, 60s, and it was in the house then. She doesn't remember having any real history of where it came from prior to that, but really neat piece. Some nice artwork in the sale. A couple of cedar-lined walnut trunks like that. A little bit of sterling. Sometimes those of you that follow us know that we have sometimes lots of sterling. This time there's a little bit. There's a dresser set. There is some nice vintage purses there. Some derriere types. This ladle is sterling. And then there's this neat little punch bowl set. This won't quite work with that, but whatever. It's all good. Off camera here, take a look at 522. It is a Victorian mourning piece. It's even inscribed, hand inscribed on the cross inside there, and then made of hair. So somebody passed and they made that piece. Victorian beaded wrap over here, no wrap, almost like a shawl type thing. There's modern furniture. Boom, there's a recliner. Lots of jewelry. There's costume jewelry in here. Sterling silver. There's pens. There's groupings. If you see a tray lot like that, that's like a lot. In fact, in this case, it's two trays together. So you'll see that type of thing. Plus, you'll see where it is one piece by itself. Tea caddy, mahogany tea caddy. How often do you see one of those? Georgian, obviously. Inside the cabinet, there's amber, there's rings, there's big sterling biker rings, if you will. There's watchers. There is probably bone and or ivory in here. A whole bunch of pieces up on top here that Jane's allowed us to have out of the vault for the next couple of hours. I won't talk about all of them, but there's these pieces here in the colored stones, mostly appraised by Beck's jewelers in Edmonton here, which like highly respected appraisers in the city. This one here is appraised at over $20,000. It's absolutely wonderful, pink diamond. There is a lavalier up here. We don't see too many lavaliers. That one's appraised at $1,800. There's other pieces anywhere from, a couple thousand to $3,000 or $4,000. There's a little matching earrings and bracelet there and the garnets. All kinds of stuff there. Swarovski crystal, Waterford crystal. The turtle down here is Lalique. A lot of which has the original packaging. As you can see, a bunch of packaging, which makes for great gift giving. That's just a great way to save money for people that on your Christmas shopping list that have some taste and that sort of thing. Beswick and Dalton and Gerendals and more Hummels. Remember, there is a couple of full Bs in the building, so have a look for those. There's Ladros, Oriental pieces, bronze, some neat art candlesticks, art glass candlesticks with a Ladro or a Dalton with it. It's a Dalton, I should say. There's lots of china. You're going to see down here lots of Medalta. Take a look. There's these Medalta sets. We're used to seeing Medalta Crocs. We get those, so we get it. But how often do you get lamps and jardinières and so on? And there's more than one. There's a few from one person where they had a few different colors and whatnot. Little groupings, flow blue and so on. That's one lot right there. Really nice lot. Ships and bottles. I mentioned the tools. There's quite a selection of tools, mechanics tools and woodworking tools, and of course, what's a toolbox without a big silver plate punch bowl and some lamps, right? So, just having some fun there. Inside here, so again, just so you understand, this will be locked, the keys are there, but just so you understand, this toolbox with side cabinets and extending side cabinets is sold with the contents. So when you come, make sure you're having a good look, because here you're getting nice big 32 millimeter wrench there and a set, you know, like you're getting a nice selection of pieces there. So don't just think you're buying the box, you're getting a lot of stuff inside. We'll come back and look at some of the other stuff in a minute too. And there's crystal, there's more pottery, there's art glass, little microscope, great scientific stuff there. More Medalta, we mentioned the Medalta, or I mentioned the Medalta. Whole wall of artwork back here. Wedgwood, cut crystal, sad irons, stoneware. I know in here there's some Waterford inside here, I forget which ones exactly. More ships and bottles. The Flow Blue, wonderful. This is all one lot. Take a look at these platters. That's a nice selection of Flow Blue. I just don't see it that often anymore. More china table sets here. Bell cloches, more sad irons. There is, again, I mentioned the tools. You know, this is probably 2 or 3 different lots on here. So you have to come and have a look or look on the website. But look at, somebody was very organized. Had this all set up, sitting on his side bench or whatever. There's another toolbox there. There's some copper and brass wares. There's a whole row that we haven't even showed you. Now remember, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the 360 tour. This is the first time we've done it. Give us your feedback by all means. It's a lot of work to set up, at least the first time. There'll be some growing pains, but the idea is it's still images that are 360. Some of you are already getting used to it. I'm kind of getting used to it. We're going to use it in real estate more. And by the way, it's been a good year for real estate for me. So we've got a couple pieces pending and sold recently, working with some buyers and so on. So please don't be afraid to call on that. My direct phone number, my cell number is 780-940-8378. So the 360 will allow you to go through the whole building, step by step. There'll be little dots in the picture or something. You click on that and you step up to the new one. It'll evolve, I think, over time, where you'll be able to go from one room to another room or whatever the case may be. But use it, enjoy it, give us your feedback, because we need to know how to develop it from there. So, recap. Sunday, July 16th is the first day of the sale. Doors at 10, sale at 11. Monday, the day after on the 17th, doors at 4, sale at 6. We view on the Friday the 14th from 4 until 8. I highly recommend you local people come and see the stuff with your own eyes. That's the best time. You really need to look with your own eyes, because the onus is on you to decide what it is and how much you want to pay and whatever, because it's an auction. Those that are bidding online registration has already started. There's a link on our website for that already. Our website is wardsauctions.com. And then you go to an eye collector thing, and it's not that complicated. Once you've done it once, you'll kind of like it. It's kind of neat, but we prefer you to be in the building anyhow. Phone number, 780-451-4549, 11802 145th Street, Edmonton is the address. Remember, we've got air conditioning. It's supposed to be a warm weekend. 360 tour. There's a gun sale on August 19th. That one we already know, and there's stuff on the website. What we don't know a date for sure yet is the tire sale, the tire shop sale, and Napa dealership, and that's going to be before the gun sale, between now and the gun sale. So watch the website, stay in touch with that. I think I've kind of covered it all. Thanks for watching. Really hope to see you at the sale. If you have questions, call.